Hey guys, welcome to my Python introduction. So this is going to be a mini series that I'm going to do only on my phone. Currently I'm using ISH, which is a kind of like a Linux emulator for iOS devices. You could use Terminus for Android. It works great. So I'm going to start off with just introducing Python. So Python is a programming language that I like to describe as low level enough to integrate and interface with hardware, and high level enough to run web servers and build web apps with. So first off, with every programming language, there's a console or a shell or an interpreter. And so I'm going to go ahead and open that up by just typing Python 3 in my Linux shell. Okay, so it's loaded up Python 3.9.16, which is a little outdated, but it will do. So first off, with programming, we need to understand variable declaration. So I'm going to go through it really quick. So if I define a variable, it looks like this. So I'm going to say user equals mat. Okay? And so what that is just a variable declaration, and the data that's there, mat, is referred to as a string, because it's not a number, it's a word, and it can be a sentence. So we could define a string as welcome here, right? So strings is just one type of data that you find in variables, right? And one of the other ones is, of course, numbers. So I'm going to say count equals 5, right? And this is the basics of just variable declaration. And then we can go count plus count, which of course equals 10, right? So understanding variable declaration in programming is probably the first step, the most important, because once we have the data defined as variables, we can process it, we can compute it, and change it as our applications grow. So in the next one, I'm going to do a quick review of variable declaration and talk about a couple more data types. Today we went over strings and numbers, but there are a few more to go through. Thank you.